Good morning, my friends. How is everybody today? I am back today, this morning, for another little brain break. And we are continuing with our handful of quiet activities. And today is our drawing meditation. So all you need is a piece of paper. It could be, I just got a little scrap paper that I had, that I found. It could be lined paper, it could be a paper in, if you have a journal, anything. Paper, and then you just need, I have markers. You could use crayons, pencil, doesn't even have to be colored. So I will give you a minute to get your things. Oh yes, and don't forget to bring your pebbles. You should have your pebbles with you. Okay, so we are going to begin by drawing the 4 objects that our pebbles represent. And do you guys remember what your 4 pebbles represent? So the first one is a flower. The second one, remember the second one, is a mountain. Third one is calm water. And the fourth one is space. So we're going to begin by drawing a flower. It could be any kind of flower. So take a minute, and I have music playing in the background. You could have soft music, you can have loud music. When you're doing a drawing meditation, it's pretty much anything that feels best for you and your space today. So start by making a flower. And as you're drawing, you want to make sure that you're taking deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. Here is my simple but beautiful flower. So, look at your flower, and I'm going to read a little something as you're breathing in and out and looking at the beautiful flower that you drew that represents your flower pebble. A flower represents our freshness. We all have the ability to look at things with fresh eyes and see them as if seeing them for the very first time. If we have lost our freshness, all we have to do is practice breathing in and out to restore it. You too are a flower. You have your flowerness. We become light and joyous every single time we think about our flower. So you are all beautiful, beautiful flowers. The second thing I would like you to draw is a mountain. So, the mountain can be snowy, it could be green, it could be covered in rocks, any kind of mountain that you picture in your mind. Picture my mountain being kind of dirt with some grass around it. I picture my mountain having trees kind of off the side of it. And one of the many best things about mindful drawing is that your drawing is your own and beautiful and perfect, just as mine is and everybody else's. So our drawings are not supposed to look the same. They're unique to us and how we think and what we visualize. I'm gonna put some grass on the edge of my mountain. So here is my mountain. So we have a flower and now we have a mountain. So as you're looking at your mountain, or if you're still working on drawing your mountain, listen to these words. A mountain represents solidity and stability. There is a mountain within each and every one of you. When you practice sitting and walking with awareness, you grow your capacity to be solid and stable. These are very, very important to be happy. They are the mountain within us. Beautiful. The next thing that we're going to draw is the calm water. So calm water could be a lake, a pond, even a river, even an ocean that doesn't have waves that day. Anything that you picture in your mind as calm water. Kind of like, have you ever been to a lake or a pond and thrown a pebble and watched the ripples just shh? So it's like glass, a calm water. So here is my lake. I drew a little lake underneath my mountain. And if you're still working on your calm water, go right ahead, and if you're done, look at your beautiful calm water. This could be water that you're familiar with and love, perhaps a lake, a pool, a puddle. Breathe in and out as you smile at your water. Calm water is beautiful. When water is still, it reflects nature as it really is. When we learn how to mindfully breathe in and breathe out, we are like still water. We make ourselves still and calm. We can breathe in and out and become calm and serene. When we can see things as they really are and not get caught up in fear or anger, is when we're sitting by our calm water. We have the capacity for great clarity, and that still water, that still calm water is within all of us. Now, the last pebble that we had was space. So space, I know it sounds funny. You could think of maybe outer space or anything that really comes to your mind when we say space. It could be your bedroom, your space in your bedroom. It could be a space you have out in your backyard under your favorite tree. For me, I think of space being outside in a beautiful big field with sun and clouds, like open space outside in nature is what space means to me. So go ahead and take a few moments and draw your space in your picture. here's my space. I just made a big, beautiful sunshine and some fluffy white clouds. So as you're either still drawing your space or done and just looking at your beautiful picture that you've created, listen to these words. We need to have space in us to be happy. Having enough space helps us experience freedom and joy. Without space, we cannot be happy or peaceful. When we look at a table, we may think it's made only of wood, but scientists tell us that the table is made mostly of space. It's really hard to believe, but the amount of wood in a table is actually very, very small. Our body and consciousness are also like this. We may think we are only made of our bones and our muscles, our skin, but if we look closely, we also see that we are made of emotions and feelings and many, many other things. Breathing in and out, we recognize that there is a lot of space within us to feel free. We need to have space, and so do our loved ones. When we practice in a way that makes this calm space alive inside of us, we feel free and happy. So now, as you look at your beautiful picture, your drawing that you've done today in our mindful drawing session, you can either keep your eyes open looking at your drawing, or you can close your eyes and listen to my voice. I'm going to actually place my pebbles on my drawing. So I'm going to put my calm water next to my calm water, and my flower pebble next to my flower, and my mountain pebble next to my mountain, and my space pebble up here. Take a deep breath in through your nose, bringing your shoulders all the way up to your ears, and exhale with a We practice in order to restore the flower within us. We practice in order to restore the mountain within us. We practice in order to restore the water within. And we practice in order to restore the space within. So, thank you so much for joining me today on this amazing mindful drawing experience. And when you when I think about mindful drawing, I do a lot of drawing and sketching and doodling, and it's just so good for your brain. And if you're ever looking for a brain break or something to do for a few minutes to kind of get away from your schoolwork or anything else, put some music on, get out some markers or some crayons, and just kind of let your hand and your imagination and your pencil or your marker kind of just flow. And it's really, really cool to come up or to see what you've come up with. So once again, thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for another activity with our book called A Handful of Quiet. Have a great rest of the day, everybody. Bye.